Hey, welcome back to the lecture. And in the previous lecture we understood about Kimsys and we downloaded Kimsys latest version from the ARM repository, and we also see some of the relationship between this diagram and our Eclipse project, right? So now our next job is to download the device HAL. Okay, so now let's go to another tab here, and what I want to type here is my microcontroller is STM32F4, right? Okay, so with that, just type peripheral drivers or peripheral library, and ST is showing some link here. Okay, so let's go here, STM standard peripheral libraries. There may be better way of searching that, but I'm not very sure. Okay, so these are the STM standard peripheral libraries. Okay, so here it is. So my microcontroller is based on STM32F4, right? Okay, so that's why I will go to this link, STM32F4 DSP and standard peripheral library. If yours is based on L1XX, then go for this. 301, 302X, 303X, then go for this. So let me go here. Okay, so let's click here. It will take you to the STM32F4 standard peripheral libraries. So here, if you come down, what ST says is that it is asking us to migrate to STM32 Cube. It is saying that don't use this standard peripheral library, migrate to STM32 Cube. And you can also see at the end, get software. So if you download this is the peripheral driver, even call it as a hardware abstraction layer. Okay, so which is this layer, device HAL. Okay, so this is the entire device HAL download link. Okay, so this folder will contain drivers for almost all the peripherals of STM32F4 based microcontrollers. Okay, so you can go ahead and download, that's not an issue, but they are saying that don't download this. Instead, they are asking us to migrate to STM32 Cube. Here it says that the software on this page is superseded by the STM32 Cube offer. ST continues its support for the software on this page. That means it says that it will keep updating this software. Don't worry. I mean, for new designs with these families. But it is recommended to take advantage of the fully integrated STM32 Cube referenced on this page. So where it is referenced now. So that means now we have to move to STM32 Cube, right? So let's go there. Now let's just click on this STM32 embedded software. And here you will find STM32 Cube. Let's go there. Okay. It is actually taking us to STM32 Cube MX. Okay, so this is actually application, okay, given by ST, which generates code automatically by taking your configuration. Okay, so it's a very powerful tool. Let's explore this. Okay, come down here. Okay, and here there is a get software section is there, right? So just download this CubeMS software. Okay, you have to log in, I think. All right, so now let's download that. So I will be right back after the download. Hey, welcome back. So if you are lost, then let me remember that we are in the step 9, download and populate MCU peripheral drivers from the silicon vendor. Okay, that's why we downloaded one application that is called CubeMX. Okay, so the download is completed. Now let's go to that folder and let's extract this. Okay, so it is extracted, and let's go under this CubeMX and you will find one application here. So let's install this. Click next. I accept the agreement. Next. Okay, so this will install this application in C directory. Let it be. Okay, let's install in this path, no problem. Okay. Okay, so it says that the directory is already exists for me because I have already experimented with some older versions. Okay, and are you sure want to install here and possibly override existing files? Yes, I can do that. Okay, no problem. Okay, for you may not see this error if you are installing it for the first time. Okay, click next. Okay, and it is installing CubeMX related files. Okay, so now click next. Installation has completed successfully. Okay, so under this ST microelectronics folder, that's fine. Click on done. Great, so this is CubeMX version 4.22. okay, just remember that. And now let's go to all programs, and here I have to open ST microelectronics, right? Here, okay, and cube, here you can see STM32 cube, and just open this application CubeMX. Great. Now go to help and click on this help here, okay, which will open up the whole documentation of this software. Okay, so if you are interested, you can go through this documentation, but for a time being not required. Okay, I'll just close this. If you check about here, you can see that this is the latest version 4.22. okay, so now what you have to do is again go to help and click for check for updates. And what it is saying is there is, okay, the firmware package for STM32F4XX series is available. And if your microcontroller is based on F4, then you may have to install this. Okay, so what you have to do is just click here, and you can see what are all the updates available. Okay, so like seems like they have updated FAT file system, FreeRTOS to 9.0, etc. okay, so they have made a couple of changes, and if your microcontroller is F7, then you may have to install this. Okay, so you can just click on install now to install that, but my microcontroller is of F4, I don't want to install that. But after some time, if you check again for updates, then you may see some of the updates available for your microcontroller. Okay, so frequently you have to check this and install if any updates are available for your microcontroller family. Okay, so that you have to do to be in sync with the developers of ST. Okay, so they will fix new bugs, they will introduce new drivers, or they will add new features, etc. So if you want to be sync with them, then you have to frequently update, check for update and install it. Okay,